All right, welcome to part 9, which is leadership in Pixie Hollow. This is the leadership grid. It shows 5 different types of management styles based on their concern for people versus concern for production. So the lowest on both ends would be impoverished management, and this is not good management at all. They don't have a high concern for production or for the people that they're managing, so they're probably not going to perform very well at all. Authority compliance management would simply be, we really want you to produce as much as possible without any concern for production. These people would probably really focus on efficiency over their employees not getting burnt out or anything else. They're just worried about how much can we produce. Middle of the road management is it's middle of the road management. It's not great on either scale. A lot of people would probably get burnt out here because there is a high concern for production, but not, and a semi level of concern for people, but not enough of either. They probably won't produce as much as they really need to, especially with not caring about their people enough. There is country club management, which really cares about the people and not as much about production. I would say that my lifeguarding job growing up kind of landed in here somewhere, maybe a little bit higher on production than this, but they definitely cared about the people who worked for them. And the quality of the work people were putting out wasn't nearly as important as maybe it should have been. And then team management is where I would say the Tinkerbell Queen Clarion falls for managing Pixie Hollow because it's really important and there's a lot of emphasis on getting things done on time and producing enough of everything, but there's a very high concern for their employees' well-being. The Hershey and Blanchard model of leadership has 4 different styles of leadership to choose from, and all places will fall into one of these, although I do think that they can kind of move between them a little bit depending on the situation. And I'm going to show you an example of 2 of them in the Tinkerbell movies. So the telling style is simply providing direction and defining roles, and there's no involvement on the side of the employees. The selling style is telling, plus giving a little bit more explanation and information because the employees are a little bit more ready for that responsibility. The participating style allows followers to share in decision making, but ultimately do not have full control over what they're doing. And then the delegating style is just giving their followers a job to work independently with little to no oversight. So I believe that Tinkerbell and Queen Clarion within the Queen Clarion within the Tinkerbell world, it falls between a participating style and a delegating style. I think that she goes between these 2 a little bit, and I'm going to show you a video of her kind of falling into both of these categories.
Bottom line, either we capture the Neverbeast, or life as we know it is over.
Nyx, let's not do anything rash until we know more. See if you can locate the creature first.
Yes, Queen Clarion.
I just don't want innocent animals to get hurt.
And I don't want innocent fairies to get hurt. I'm not the enemy here.
Both of you are conscientious and talented fairies, and I trust you, both of you, to do what's right for Pixie Hollow.
What's the word? She trusts me to do the right thing.
Which is?
We go after it at dawn.
In this situation, she's definitely falling into that participating style of leadership because she doesn't just tell them exactly what to do. She does say, I trust you to know what to do, which is right. But she also pulls Nyx back a little bit and says, well, let's not do anything rash. Let's start with just locating him. So she does give them that job and doesn't give her full independence, but also is still giving her that wiggle room in how to go about doing that.
A blue harvest moon. A new scepter must be created to celebrate the occasion. Behold, the Hall of Scepters.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Every scepter is unique. Some are the work of animal fairies, some of light fairies, or water fairies, or garden fairies. This year, it is the turn of the Tinker Fairies.
And Fairy Mary has recommended you.
Me? But I'm
a very talented tinker.
A blue
Fairy Mary,
Yes, Your Highness.
is anything the matter?
Yes.
No, Your Highness.
Where is Tinkerbell?
Well, we've been,
Look up there!
Fairy Mary?
Fairies of Pixie Hollow, I present the Autumn Scepter.
The Moonstone. 1, 2, 3.
No. Don't worry, Fairy Mary. Just wait. Wait.
Come on.
Please work, please work.
Your Majesty, I've never seen this much blue pixie dust before.
Indeed.
So in this video that I displayed into 3 parts to get them all in there, Queen Clarion definitely shows more of a delegating style because she assigns Tinkerbell the job of creating the Autumn Scepter at like months before, and then she didn't follow up with Tinkerbell at all. She really just gave her the job and then let her operate independently all the way up until the day of. There was never anyone who checked in on her to make sure she was making the scepter right or making sure that it looked right. She broke this moonstone that was super, super important, and no one even knew because no one checked in on her. She was just doing it on her own. She was able to go on the adventure, find a way to make it work, and show up. And we could see that they were very surprised when the moonstone was broken, and this is because they just delegated her the job and that was it. So they definitely kind of go in between that participating and delegating styles, probably leaning more towards delegating most of the time. And then I will see you in part 10 for power.